in terms of crime, Vegas is pretty well off. I mean, yeah, we have some problems, but let's talk about how it's really all a relative term and how you're probably pretty safe here in Las Vegas if you decide to move here or go off the strip, with some exceptions. My name's Steven, and I am not leaving Las Vegas, a Vegas blogger, bringing you the truth, not sugarcoating it. Like, share, subscribe, and tell me, I'm rocking the Caesar's Palace shirt. What casino would you buy a sweatshirt from? What casino would you buy a sweatshirt from? If the answer is none, say none. I'm not spending that kind of money. So, I did a video the other day about crime in Las Vegas, and you can check that video out on the channel. And it occurred to me that, you know what, Vegas is pretty lucky. Like, I get to walk around at 9 o'clock at night just like this, not worried that some guy's gonna come and snatch my phone out of my hand. Would I do this in every part of town? Maybe not. But would I ever be worried about walking into the wrong part of town and being mugged or beaten up or having violence upon me? Probably not. And that's why I say it is all relative. See, I work in timeshare, and oftentimes I meet Canadians from my hometown. When I tell them where I'm from, they'll say, wow, you lived in the hood back home, didn't ya? And I will say, no, but if you want to go to the hood in Las Vegas, it is 2 blocks that way off the main strip. You can go see how the other side lives, because to them, it's relative, right? Canadians are blessed. They live in a society without a lot of violence whatsoever, and so they think where I'm from is a bad part of town. I've been to countries like Mexico and the Philippines where I've seen bad parts of town, and you might live in this country, the United States, and seen bad parts of town too. So, if you're coming here, just keep all of that in mind. Are you the safest person in the world in a city like Vegas? Heck no. I'm sure you could get mugged in Des Moines, Iowa, or in the middle of nowhere, Nebraska, just to name 2 places without a lot of population density, but it is still a relative thing. When you come to a place like Las Vegas, if you look out for yourself, if you make sure that you're not doing anything silly, you're going to have a good time as opposed to a bad time. What gets me is when I see people who are victims of personal crime, and I know that they open themselves up to it. And it usually is the tourists. However, here in Las Vegas, you can have crime happen upon you. I was actually mugged or robbed, pickpocketed, if you will, at the IRS building, which added insult to injury many, many years ago. Here's a quick few tips for you if you're coming into town, you're gonna live here, you're gonna walk around here. It's a beautiful night, by the way, October 21st, and I'm so happy that I get to live in this wonderful place. Number 1, don't walk around with your camera doing a YouTube video at night. Now, I know I'm breaking that rule, but I've been down this path a million times, and I live in a nicer part of town. If you live in a worser part of town, don't do anything that's blatantly silly. If you're gonna have your phone on you, I recommend you wear a pair of Bluetooth headphones and put your phone in your front pocket. That leads to number 2. Put your phone in your front pocket. Don't leave it in your back pocket. The front pocket is a little bit different than the back. You will know when somebody's trying to take something out of your front pocket. Trust me on that. Number 3, don't walk around with your money in a little holster around your chest if you're a tourist. I see people do this all the time. They put $20, $40, $100 in their little ID thing that they put their Players Club cards in, and they advertise that stuff. Another tip for you guys if you're coming into town is to make sure that if you're sitting dining somewhere, you're not putting your phone on a ledge, because people will look at your phone. They'll walk right past you. You won't even know that that stuff's missing. Another great tip for you guys is to be safe. Don't go and interact with anybody on the strip that's doing something that you know is just plain fishy. Sure, the timeshare guy offering you free stuff, not asking you for a penny of your money is one thing, but playing an illegal 3-card Monte game where you have to have somebody to give money to in cash with the hopes and dreams that you'll find the red queen or the little fuzzy felt ball and get your money back after you've given it to them is just plain silly. But overall, we are safe here in Las Vegas. It is a nice place to live. If you live in a rough part of town, I'd say that you live in probably a less rough part of town than many other places. And it is, again, all relative. So, answer the question of the day. What casino shirt would you wear? I appreciate you watching and sharing and liking, and we'll see you guys in another video. Thanks again.